morning, everyone. Welcome back to Hoosier Hoe's channel. I am out here this morning doing my morning walkthrough on the weekend. I usually try to do it on the weekend. Rob tries to do it through the week because I have to work. So he followed me out here with the camera, so I'm gonna show you a little bit about our corn today. So it finally rained yesterday. It rained slow and steady pretty much all day long. It had been blazing hot for like 3 weeks. We hadn't had rain for 3 weeks, and it's been in the 90s. So today it's actually a little cool out here. I could actually use a sweatshirt. But wanted to talk to you today about the corn. So as you can see, it looks great. We've got our corn to the left, or my right here, tasseling out already. And then if you look the other direction, you'll see that it's not tasseling. Reason being is it's two different varieties. One of them Silver Queen, the other one I don't have it in front of me because I can't remember the name of it. Rob, I don't know if you remember. Bodacious. So it's looking good. So we're pretty excited about it. I'm going to come out here and do a little bit of weeding. I wanted to show you.
There's Indian corn down there on the end.
Oh, okay. Well, we're not down there yet. But when we get down on the end, I planted probably, I don't know, 10 seeds of Indian corn. That's just for fun. Hoping we get a little bit just to decorate with around Halloween, Thanksgiving. So that's kind of for fun. We had it one year, a few years back, and it's before we had the electric fence, and it was looking good. And then we came out one day and seen squirrels on top of the stalks just eating it. So it didn't last. So we're hoping this year we actually get a couple of ears out of it. So wanted to point out one thing. If you look right here, this corn right here is really short. The reason this one is so short is because behind Rob we have a great big tree in my, I don't know if that's mine or my neighbor's yard, but anyways, it's on the line and it shades this area right here. So I'm thinking that's the reason, and it kind of even overhangs the corn a little bit. So I think that's the reason this is a little bit shorter. So I don't expect anything out of these stalks here. But anyways, it's not too big of an area. So it's looking good. The ears are starting to form, so this is probably going to be my last time through here today because it's getting so tall. Now if you look, we spaced our corn quite a few, it's probably, I would say, a good two feet, maybe 3 feet apart. And the reason we do that is because you need to be able to get through your corn rows and do just a little bit of weeding if necessary, which is what I'm going to do today. This will be my last time through it today, because the ears are starting to form, and the next time I come out here I'm just going to be checking to see if it's ready to pick. So I'm using the Hoosier Hoe today, which works very well in the corn rows, just getting up close to the actual stalk. Now a lot of people don't plant corn, and when they do, if you drive by the gardens, you'll see it's about knee high, and it doesn't get much bigger than that. So you have to have this proper space for it, and it does take up a lot of space. You got to plant your rows far enough apart to give them room to grow, and it also makes your weeding a lot easier when you get through them. Rob's giving me a funny look. Speak up, Rob.
And they are heavy feeders.
They are heavy feeders. Yes, they are. We're not big proponents of fertilizer here, but they are heavy feeders. So we do use an organic feeder on here, which is heavy with nitrogen. Right, Rob?
Yeah.
So that's, and a lot of people don't pay attention to that, but that is a necessity of the corn. So I think our corn is doing great. We're pretty excited about it. Now, one of our probably most fun times in the garden is picking the corn, because I've had people over here in years past going down the rows, and if it's hot, we're trying to do as fast as we can. So everybody's pulling the stalks off, and if you're standing to the side, you can see, I mean, if they're in the middle of the field, they're just tossing them. So they're tossing them to the outside of the garden. So it's pretty fun. You're just watching all the ears flying. And then we process that as fast as we can. And I generally freeze my corn. So that's the plan. So I want to walk you through my corn row again. Rob said it's not buggy out here, but it is. I'm sorry. He's pushing me out of the way here. It is a little bit buggy, and this is my last time through here. But I want to get up to these weeds, and just using my Hoosier Hoe, I'm going to get right up next to them just to pull some of the big weeds out. Just down in here, and this hoe fits perfectly. Speak up, Rob. I don't know what you're doing.
Stand up straight.
I'm trying to move the corn out of the way. He's telling me what to do here.
Now, she's afraid the corn will hit her in the face.
It's a little tight. So anyways, I'm using my hoe, getting right up next to the corn stalks, just to be careful not to actually cut on the stalk. Still, it's almost too big to get in here, but I'm gonna do it a little bit anyway. Just getting the big weeds out, right up next to the plant. Looks pretty good. Pretty excited about it. Keep on moving, Bob. Again, there's not a lot in here as far as the weed goes because Rob tries to get through here usually every morning. You can see all the weeds that I'm hitting are pretty much loose already. It's because he's already been here, through here, not yesterday because it rained.
Now
but
this weed right here, it's not really a bad weed. Actually, that provides nitrogen to your plant, so whenever you see those, you can just let them go.
And we have a lot of those, so
Yes, we do, because
that's a
I
good
don't
thing.
cut them down.
I don't care not to. I don't care because if they're good for the garden, then I'm not gonna worry about them. You can see them all right in here, down here. So it's looking good, but there's another one right there. That's the weed he's talking about right there. And I have quite a few of them. But that's what this needs. The corn needs the nitrogen, so it's looking good. We
Now
come
this
all the way
is
through.
what most people are afraid to do. They're afraid to get in the cornfield, but she is not.
Generally, I will have long sleeves on in here because if you're in here for long, bugs are not, if you can see these little prickly, it's not prickly, but there's little fuzz on these stalks and they will eat your arms up if you're in here for long. So keep moving, Bob.
Oh, here's one tassel. Getting ready to tassel. Yeah.
Let's go this way. Let's go the opposite way. Come on back out.
Wait, whoa, whoa.
What do you see? What is it?
See what that is? That's a Japanese beetle. So we must. He's gone. So I'll have to keep an eye on that.
Now you got me looking for bugs. I don't see any more yet. Lift your foot up, Robert. There we go. So, anyways, that's the cornfield. It's almost too big to get in there. Again, I'm not going to get in there again. It's too tall. Next time I come out here, I'm going to be checking the ears, checking the silks. I'm not going down there. No. It's too big. So it's too big. There's a couple weeds right here. It's looking good. But next time we come out here, we're gonna be watching the silks on the corn just to see if it's ready to pick. I'd say what, another week or two, 3 maybe.
I don't know.
We'll see. So, anyways, I'm gonna sign off here, guys, because the corn's too big. We'll talk to you later. Bye.